Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. I know the two of you that watch this might not have come here for political views, but to get your weekly dose of video game news. But both of you need to hear that message everywhere, including here. One of the things I've learned this week that it is not enough to know what the right thing is. You can't sit on the sidelines. You have to act on it. I'm proud to work in an industry that is taking action. That's what I want to talk about for the first half or so of this. PC Gamer has put together a good list of breaking down all of the different production companies, developers that are all showing their support for the Black Lives Matter movement that is happening. Ubisoft, Square Enix, Devolver Digital, EA, 2K, Riot, they're all showing their support both in actions and statements as well as with large financial monetary donations, hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. Mojang has decided, the company behind Minecraft, has decided to give all of its proceeds for a single day, June 19th, to Black Lives Matter movement. Sony's Twitter has been doing a really good job talking about it and discussing this what's happening in the world today. Call of Duty has an in-game message, the Black Lives Matter, so that every gamer plays Call of Duty, which is a lot of people, are seeing this, that they're becoming aware this is an issue, and hopefully it's creating talk and discourse and something that people can talk about. GameSpot put together a list of black content creators, whether it be stories about Borderlands 3's DLC, Guns, Love, and Tentacles, or Far Cry 5's xenophobia. Putting these things together is really making a difference and getting people of colors insights and views. It's very helpful. There's also podcasts that they listed out, including GTA's talking about GTA characters and black characters in games and Call of Duty as well as streamers of color that you might not already be following, that you can follow to get a different perspective on. I'm really proud to work in an industry that is taking action, and I hope that this has moved you a little bit enough. Like I said, it's not enough to know what the right thing is. You have to take action. So please donate to any charity, or donate to a charity, or not a charity. Donate to these initiatives that are helping. I'll have a link down to a couple below. The Equal Justice Initiative, which is trying to end mass incarceration, as well as other initiatives. Black Lives Matter, trying to end systematic racism, as well as a bunch of other movements, and the NAACP Legal Defense, which is currently helping with bail funds for protesters, as well as other initiatives. But yes, I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about the current state of things, and I want people, the dozen of you that might watch this, want you to hear these things because you kind of need to be hearing them everywhere. Going into the regular video game news, Valorant launched this week. Riot's first-person hero shooter is finally out. It has been in beta for 2 months, and 2 months, and it's finally launched. I haven't seen really a lot of reviews on it. I think a lot of people are saying it's very similar to the beta from what I have read of a few of the reviews, but no final Metacritic on that. Destiny 2 is doing an in-game event a la Fortnite, the several different in-game events that you've seen Fortnite do, like the Black Hole event or any of the different season transitions that you've seen. So Destiny is trying its hand at an in-game event. The Warmind at Rasputin is powering up, and tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, Rasputin will be firing upon the Almighty, which is the ship from the first raid from Destiny 2. So that'd be cool to see in game. Last of Us 2 is possibly on track for a record-setting launch. Jim Ryan went on CNET and started talking about how they possibly have a million pre-orders. If you start tracking those up against previous records, back in 2017, God of War set the record for 3 million for being the fastest PS4 exclusive sold, with 3 million units sold in 3 days. And then later that year, Spider-Man on PS4 sold 3.3 million units in 3 days. So hopefully, Last of Us 2 is on pace for a record-setting launch. I will be there on day one. They already have my pre-order, so looking forward to Last of Us 2. Sega has announced a series of micro consoles. They're like small handheld devices. They look really small. I've got tiny hands and look too small for me. But each of the 4 different colored ones will have a series of games on them. And you have to collect all of them in order to get all the games, I believe is what I was reading, which I think is a weird strategy. But they're only like $45, and you might just buy the one that has the one Sonic game that you want to play anyway. But I thought it was a pretty surprise announce from Sega that they have these new kind of series of micro consoles. Speaking of Minecraft Dungeon DLC is coming out in July, and it'll be focused more on like a jungle terrain. And if you're like me and you want to see a little bit more Minecraft Dungeon content, then you can possibly see that in July. And since Mojang is giving all of its proceeds on a single day to the Black Lives Matter movement, I know when I'll be buying the Hero Pass, which I think is their like season pass DLC pass. So looking forward to that. Last but certainly not least, Slay the Spire mobile. Slay the Spire is coming to mobile. It's pretty much ran the whole gauntlet of starting as a PC-only game, and then it was out on consoles, and then it came to Switch as a port, and now it is going full. It's going full on every platform. It's now coming to iPhone sometime, I think, this month, and then Android maybe later this year. So looking forward to playing Slay the Spire on my mobile device too. Thanks for watching. Remember, it's not enough to know what the right thing is, so please donate. Links will be in the description. Even the smallest bit goes a long way to help. Thanks again. I hope you have a super day. You have a super weekend. Bye.